but it's dealt with now. Fuck, man, you know how it is, homie. You just start running and shit, then all of a sudden your legs give and you just can't run no more.
Isn't there some deaths that like y'all actually want to cry over? Because there is a few for me, to be honest with y'all. These are a few deaths that, in my opinion, are pretty upsetting. I would say, and or pretty brutal. Yeah, pretty brutal. Anyways, let's start. The first one we're going to talk about is Michael Townley from GTA 5. Now, I know this one is like optional and that you don't have to do it, but I'm just going to basically, there's actually, I'm going to discuss the flaws, the explanation, and other stuff. So, first, let's explain it. So, basically, what happens is that Franklin, so basically, the reason why he's going to kill him is because of what's his name? Devin Weston. Devin Weston wants Michael dead because he thinks Trevor is more useful than Michael. And, well, I'm not sure if that's a reason 100%, but that's just what. I don't know. So, basically, they meet up, and Michael gets a call from his wife. And I don't know why, but it's the worst timing to do that because then the wife tells Michael that oh my gosh, Tracy's going to college and a bunch of other stuff and a bunch of other good stuff, and then right after that he has to run from Franklin because she's going to end up dying. So then soon he realizes that Franklin is here to kill him, and then they have some kind of chase, and yeah, soon they meet up with this like power plant or something, and then a few other things happen. So let's explain the flaws of this type of stuff. Okay, number one, same thing with Trevor's death. I don't like how they just meet up in the middle of nowhere and then like, oh my gosh, you're going to kill me. Cause like with Michael, they had a little bit of like kind of sympathetic thing. It was basically like you kind of they were basically like, you messed up, man. You shouldn't have done that. Now we're gonna make you feel bad by doing that little call thing. And Trevor's with him, he really had nothing to lose. There was no like phone call with Patricia or something. Cause what really would have made it good though is if like Patricia. Sorry, I can't get her name right. Patricia like called him and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Trevor, I ran away from home and I'm coming to live with you." And stuff like that. And then Trevor's like, "Oh my gosh, yippee!" And then he like screams for joy and goes and hugs Franklin. And then he realizes Franklin's gonna, do that and then all that. What really sucks about both of these deaths, though, specifically Michael's, because I'm pretty sure after Trevor's death, you could still hang out with Michael. Like it's not, nothing's gonna go wrong. But after Michael's death, you can't hang out with Trevor at all. And that's what sucks is that because I bet you would like to hand off all three of them, but you can't now that Michael's dead. I don't know who would choose this option, but it's a very bad option. I would say very irritating option. And yeah, and what sucks too is that even after like the death, that his like Michael's family will text you and call you and stuff asking about his father, and then they'll realize, and then like, wow, then you're not cool with Jimmy no more, or Tracy, or Amanda, or anything like that, which really sucks. I don't know who we would choose this option because you've been friends with Michael since the beginning of the game. I mean, he's literally helped you out and like so many other things. There's no point in trying to kill him. For anything, the first time I played, I killed Trevor. I would never kill Michael. Michael has done so much things for me, and every other Franklin GTA main player, it's not even funny. He's legit helped him become a millionaire. Like legit, like without Michael, Franklin would have never had that big house in Vinewood Hills. Like, think about it. Michael introduced Franklin to Lester. Without Michael, Franklin would have never had that big house and he'd probably be still living in his aunt's house by the end of the game if he had never met Michael. But, this is just really the sad part about it. And what's actually sad is that there's two options, kill or help. And once you try to help him, Michael just basically kills himself. And that actually sucks because if you're trying to help somebody, you might want to live. That's what's like everyone's hoping. Like, that's basically, I bet the first playthrough when someone wanted, like the first time someone wanted to kill Michael, I bet that's what they said. Oh my gosh, we can actually help him and we don't actually have to kill him. Because, of the whole feel bad thing with the phone call. This sucks, man. Bad business. On to the next one, I suppose. Next one is Bowman from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Now, when I was like a little youngin, like, let me think, like maybe 5, 6 years old, I played Black Ops 1 on a PS3. And let me just tell you, I love this game. I played this story about, I would say, 20 different times. And it was just amazing. And the reason there's no like little title card like there was for Michael is because I'm legit so lazy. Never mind. Okay, let's get that over. But this is so brutal. This death is so brutal. I ain't gonna lie with you. I don't remember much from this game about like Bowman's little past, but all I can remember. Well, not past really, but like the game in general. I don't remember the game, but it was just like basically all I remember is like the characters, the deaths, and some of the missions. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Just so basically, what I do remember from this mission is that they get captured by some like some what's it called? I think it's like Chinese people. And basically, what happens is that they play Russian roulette, which is what you see in here. And before they even get to play, Bowman like dies because he gets like hit in the head. And what's sad, like this one, I wouldn't say sad, but it's brutal. Like actually, it ain't as sad as some of the like the other one we're going to talk about today, the last one, but or Michael, because Michael was pretty sad. And so is the next one we're going to talk about. This one was just, oh my gosh. This one came out of nowhere too. Because I thought it was actually going to play Russian roulette instead of him literally getting whacked in the head 20 times and dying. Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan is is from Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a cowboy western game if you don't know. Which I'm making a really big video on, so stay tuned for that. But this death actually has me crying. Basically, explanation about it. You see what happens is that when Arthur goes to save John's wife, Abigail, he finds out from one of the Pinkerton agents that Micah's a rat. He goes there, confronts Micah, and then a bunch of other stuff happens. Him and Micah get into a brawl, and it ends up with Arthur dying. Basically, this is sad because and happy at the same time. It's sad because one of your favorite characters dies, obviously, but it's happy because he got his redemption. If you do the high honor ending, he got his redemption. I mean, basically. So then, soon after that, it's John gets revenge on Micah. And Michael's not even a sad or brutal death for anything it's deserved. I would say brutal, but I mean, they didn't really do anything brutal about being shot in the stomach 6 times by 2 people. So, yeah. But just what's sad is that when Arthur tried to kill Micah because he killed a bunch of, he caused the death of a bunch of game members, it was just sad, makes people want to cry, want to shed tears. And he gave John a better life than he had. And in the epilogue, John had that better life. I mean, he had his family. He had Uncle Charles, Sadie. I mean, he had all of them. And Arthur died, so all of them will have a better life than they had then. Maybe the people that died before, Sean, Hosea, Lenny, they didn't get a better life. They died a criminal. They had no redemption. I would say Hosea maybe did, but what redemption did Hosea have? None. I think the best part about this ending is that there's different options you can do, just like GTA. But the best one is going to help John plus high honor, in my opinion. But going back for the money and high honor is second. Low honor one's always in dead last, okay? You could do one playthrough of low honor, one playthrough of high honor. It's just that. Okay. It's so peaceful too with high honor. It's just, and then after this you can go visit his grave if you want and just a bunch of flowers and stuff if you have high honor. This is really beautiful. Anyways, yeah, see ya. That's all for today. Bye.